Good morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire. It's the Monday the 29th of June and welcome to a weekly tech review of Bitcoin and Cardanos ADA. Last week we saw the majors hit reverse with Cardanos ADA the only one to buck the trend and see a second week of gains. So week ahead we'll be looking at the MACDs, the resistance and support levels and the trends in terms of what we need to be avoiding and hitting to support the near-term bullish trends enjoyed by the majors. Jumping straight in, looking at Bitcoin against the dollar and the daily candlesticks. Bullish start to the week. Going to need to see Bitcoin move through the pivot, however, at 92.58 to support a rebound from last week's pullback. We saw 5 consecutive days in the red last week. So a move through the pivot would bring the first major resistance level of the week, 9662, into play, and we're going to need to see a breakout through 9,500s where we've seen plenty of resistance to support a run at that resistance level. Break through 9,600, we should then see Bitcoin target this first key resistance level at 10,012 to support that near-term bullish trend formed back in mid-March. Breakthrough 10,012 would then support a run at 10,398, and then we would need to see Bitcoin break out from 10,398 to maintain that near-term bullish trend. This pullback that we saw last week has brought the 23.6% fib at 8,900, and we've got the first key support level at 88.55 that needs to be monitored. Failure to break through the pivot is going to bring this first major support level at 8722 into play. So a pullback through the 23.6% fib and 8855 could bring this key support level at 8620 into play. Break down through 8620 and we're going to see a reversal of that near-term bullish trend formed back in mid-March. So key for the week will be a break through the pivot at 92.58, a breakout from 9,500 levels to take a run through the first major resistance level and target 10,000. Break down through that support level at 88.55 and we could see a bearish trend form. Looking at the MACD, we could see a bullish crossover if Bitcoin breaks out through that pivot. Histograms have started narrowing, but nothing to suggest a bullish trend for the week. Moving across to Cardanos ADA and the daily candlesticks. Bullish start to the week. Going to need to see Cardanos ADA avoid a pullback through the pivot at 80.60 to support a run at this first major resistance level at 87. Going to need support from the broader market to break out from last week's high 87.38, however, to maintain that bullish trend that we've seen to bring this key resistance level at 93.64 into play. Cardanos ADA is going to need to break out through 93.64 to maintain that near-term bullish trend formed back in mid-March. Pull back through the pivot. It's going to bring the first major support level at 73.88 into play. And then we're going to possibly see a pullback through to sub-7s. We've got the first key support level sitting at 72.36. A breakdown through 72.36 could bring sub-50s into play. For the week, however, we would expect Cardanos ADA to avoid sub-60s. We've got the second major support level sitting at 67.52 to limit any downside. Looking at the MACDs for the week, holding above the pivot level will be key. We're seeing a narrowing of this histogram here, suggesting that a bullish crossover is on the horizon. Last week's pullback did lead to a widening, so that pivot level is going to be key in the week. Avoiding sub-80s would support another bullish trend and further upside.